What's up, guys? So, as of the time of we're filming this, it was last night that NRS revealed the final Fighter Pack 3 for Injustice 2, which had some pretty ridiculous surprises in it, and we want to just take a minute and break it down, because, I don't know, there's a pretty big divide. A lot of us are very excited about it, whereas a lot of you are maybe not so excited about it due to some disappointments that you thought you were getting. I feel like some of the fans were trolled pretty hard. So let's kind of break it down. First, I want to get into, if you are not an NRS player, kind of where NRS always kind of lands with guest characters. So it all kind of started with the reboot of Mortal Kombat in 2009, where they had Freddy Krueger as a guest character. And at that time, I was like, cool, Freddy Krueger, I dig Freddy. But also at the same time, I was like, it's kind of a dumb Freddy. It's the one that we don't like. It's the reboot Freddy, Jackie Earle Haley, and he had like gloves on both hands. It was just really awkward, but I mean, it was still fun and it was whatever. And then Injustice 1 came out, and of course they had Scorpion from Mortal Kombat as the guest character, and of course being a Mortal Kombat fanboy, I was pretty excited about that because he's my favorite Mortal Kombat character, and there he was in the new game, so stoked. And then MKX came out and they really went crazy with the guest characters. So we had Predator, there was Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, and Alien. So there was 4 guest characters, all horror themed, and we were all kind of divided as fans. Like, a lot of them were fun to play. Alien was super OP. There was a lot of tournaments won with Alien. But it's just like, you know, horror movies fit the mold of Mortal Kombat. So it was kind of cool. I didn't hate them as much, though. I would have much preferred those slots available to other characters like Fujin and some other MK characters that really got the shaft and have been for years. Ed, what the fuck? Now, with Injustice 2, we of course, you know, have tons of characters. We got Sub-Zero and Raiden from Mortal Kombat, which of course I was very excited about. I think they play great, and I love Injustice 2. I think it's a great game. The gear system's great. A lot of people were like, keep your Mortal Kombat out of my Injustice and keep your horror movies out of my Mortal Kombat. When it comes to guest characters, I think it's fun. I'm hit or miss on them sometimes. When it comes to Mortal Kombat characters being in other games, I'm always for it. But then, of course, Fighter Pack 3 was to be announced, and there was a lot of speculation. Who's going to be? Everyone was absolutely positive it was going to be Spawn. I even thought for a while, I was like, it's totally going to be Spawn. And then a lot of people were like, oh, it's going to be Rorschach from Watchmen. There was a lot of speculation. And then when they revealed it, holy balls. So we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they revealed in a trailer, and I gotta say, like, when I saw that reveal, I was like, it blew my mind. I sent the trailer to Gordy, Timmy and I were talking, I sent it to Jared, we were all just kind of like freaking out, because to us, when it comes to a guest character, that is what it should be. Should blow our socks off. Just incredible. And if we take a look back at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles history in fighting games, some of you might not know because a lot of you might be young or you don't have a lot of history with older fighting games, but the Ninja Turtles actually had their own fighting game back in the very early 90s with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. They came out on Super Nintendo, Genesis, and very late cycle NES. Now, of course, it's not a very good game, but it's fun to play for nostalgic values, and it's really the only instance that they've had in a fighting setting until now. So, no Spawn, no Rorschach. Fighter Pack 3, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. Of course, also the other 2 characters in the Fighter Pack are Adam and Enchantress, which are Enchantress I'm pretty excited about. I don't really care much about Adam. I'm not super familiar with the character, so it doesn't do anything for me, but I will of course try him. But really, Turtles stole the show, and Ed Boon posted the reaction video, and everybody lost their absolute shit. Oh, let's go! Including myself. I was just flabbergasted. For example, my cohort, my hetero life mate, Timmy and TJ Combo, does not play NRS games. He's not a big fan any longer. As soon as the Turtle dropped, he texted me last night. He's like, I'm all back in, baby. I'm coming in. You can't deny the Turtles. And you absolutely can't deny the Turtles. And the only thing that remains to be seen now is how will the Turtles play? Because obviously fighter packs are generally 3 characters. This time, obviously, that is coming in at 6 characters with all 4 Turtles plus Adam and Enchantress. I think it's all but confirmed that the 4 turtles will play as one. They even hint to that in the trailer when Leo says, "We fight as a team," and I think that's what it's going to be. Not sure how the mechanics will be, but you'll probably play as all 4 turtles at once, probably tag teaming out, some sort of unique aspect to the gameplay that we haven't seen in Injustice yet. I think it's going to be super cool, and I'm really excited about it, and I think it's a great way to close out the Injustice cycle, as because I imagine the Turtles will probably drop in February, and then come June, we're going to get the announcement at MK11, and the cycle is going to start all over again, the traditional NRS cycle. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. We're really excited about it, but I want to open the floor to you. What do you think in the comments? Are you excited about it? Does this intrigue you at all in terms of guest characters, or are you on the side of things where you're like, man, fuck guest characters, get out of my game? But either way, you can't deny that it's super unique and exciting to see that type of character in this game. It was totally from left field. And those of you that wanted Spawn, I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to see Spawn as a guest character in MK11, because guest characters make money any way you slice it. So that's probably going to happen. Anyway, guys, leave me in the comments below. Get me on Twitter. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it, because I'm pretty stoked. So are you. You just don't know it yet. Adam running out.